Mackie. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Our latest BMW teammate of the month. For the next month, you get this great BMW XM Hybrid.
Yep.
Big car, but you're a big car guy, right?
I am, yeah. I'm actually just looking into getting one of these, so I guess
Good
it's
timing.
the perfect
Extended test drive.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, it's a fan vote. I know you're one of the new guys here. You're our youngest ever winner, a rookie.
Wow.
Just what does it mean to get that kind of recognition?
Feels great. I actually just learned the news just before Christmas, so I guess it's a perfect little Christmas present.
Speaking of just Christmas gifts and things like that, we saw around the holidays a lot of kids got Mackie Samoskevich jerseys.
Nice.
I've seen some more and more in the stands these days. You haven't been here that long. Just how cool is it to be one in the NHL, but to two see fans already have Samo jerseys?
Yeah, it's a dream come true for sure. Like I got a couple messages from fans over the break with the kids opening up presents with my jersey. So it was definitely a cool experience. It's something you grow up dreaming about, having people wear your jerseys, and obviously just being here and being in Florida, it is a dream come true, and just the beginning for sure.
Speaking of dream comes true, you got a couple games in the NHL last year, but now you're a full-time NHL guy.
Yeah.
Have you kind of had your welcome to the NHL moment yet? Was it a play? Was it going up against a guy? Was it just a moment? And what was kind of your welcome to the NHL moment?
I think, it's funny. I think about it all the time. I think it was my second game. We were playing in Winnipeg. And it was like, I think the second period, and I got the puck. It was like a one-on-one. I was coming down. I was thinking about what I was going to do, and then all of a sudden, Hilarous pickpockets me. And by the time I looked up, he was already at the red line, and I was like, oh my God, welcome to the league.
Yeah, when you talk about, obviously you make it to the NHL, this is also the first time, going back to last year when you turned pro, where hockey's just your job now.
Yep.
You're getting a paycheck, you're paying taxes, this is just life now. You're done with school.
Yep.
What is it like when kind of something you've been doing your whole life becomes a job like that?
Yeah, it's so much fun. Coming from college, you have so much to balance, and school and hockey and all this, and once you get here, it's like kind of like a breath of fresh air. You only have to worry about hockey, and when you first get here, you have so much time on your hands. You don't know what to do with it, but you quickly learn what the pro lifestyle is like. And the guys that we have in that room, they're all such good pros. I learned so much from them right away, and what it takes to be a pro, and it's a dream come true, like I said earlier, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but I'm definitely loving it for sure. Yeah.
You mentioned your dad and your family. You have such a big hockey family. I know maybe some people that maybe follow hockey more regularly might know, but you have two sisters. They're both great hockey players. You're a twin. Your sister Maddie. Just what was it like growing up in such a hockey household? And I've heard stories about. Tell me about the outdoor rink. You guys had a really that's where you guys spent all your time.
Oh my God! Before school, after school, definitely grateful for it. That's where I spent every day.
Do you think you would have made it this far without that? Is that kind of one of the driving factors, you think, just having the
for sure?
every day?
I'd come home and I'd finish my homework and I had nothing to do, so I'd just go out there and start shooting pucks or stick handling or something. I fell in love with it out there. I think that's a big part of. I think the work ethic that I've grown. Growing up, obviously my sister was hardworking, and parents were very hardworking, so I learned there, and then. Once you fall in love with it, the hard work is not really hard work when you love it. So that's definitely where I learned to love the game, and I think, like you said, I don't think I'd be here without it for sure.
Looking at, you talk about, like you said, learning how to be an NHL player, learning about things off the ice, just kind of what is life off the ice for you here in South Florida, and just kind of who's kind of your usual crew here when you're away from the rink?
Yeah, like I said, you have a lot of time on your hands once you get here, and you kind of find things to do. There's so much to do here. Go to the beach, grab some dinner with buddies. I'd say my crew, the single guys right now, me, Lundell, and Niter, we hang out a bunch. like to grab dinner and stuff. And my family was just here, so that was nice to have them.
How was your first Florida Christmas?
It was weird, like the first warm Christmas for me. I loved it. I'm a huge fan of it. Not complaining.
Speaking of that, I gotta ask. There was a viral moment not too long ago.
Yeah.
With your dad.
Oh yeah.
So your dad, Tate McRae, was at a Flames game.
Yep.
Your dad quote tweeted it, and he basically was saying, "I got a great son. My son Mackie's a great guy." You know, pitching you a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you appreciate Dad wingmanning a little bit? Or you have to be like, "Dad, I got this."
A little bit of both. Like I'll take it. Like I laughed hysterically when I saw that. I couldn't believe it. But a couple of guys on the team got a hold of it, and that popped up in the group chat for sure.
Well, it's always funny when you see Samoskevich trending, and you see, oh, maybe it's a highlight or something, that you see that. And you're like, oh, what's Dad up to?
I know. It was funny. Yeah, a couple of my buddies saw it too. My phone was blowing up there for a little bit. But I had a good laugh about it. Appreciate him looking out for me like that. It hasn't worked yet, so we'll see.
Still time.
Yeah, I'll take it though.
I just gotta, starting to close things out here a little bit. You've been, like I said, with this team a little bit now. Just what kind of have you sensed about this group? Because, like we said, last year you were Black Ace. You were kind of watching the playoffs happen from the sideline. Now you're in that room every single day.
Yep.
We always hear about the hunger, but just what have you kind of picked up from the guys and spending every day with the Barkovs and Kachucks of the world?
I mean, how dialed in they are from day to day. Like, it's stuff you don't see from the outside. Like, obviously you get to see what they do on a nightly basis, but to see what goes into what leads up to that, it's so cool to see, and they definitely deserve everything they get. Like, they work so hard and they're so dialed into every little detail about their life, really. Like, we're hockey players, but away from the rink, they're dialed in how they eat and how they treat their bodies and stuff like that. And coming from college, it's something I didn't really know. It's kind of like a skill you have to learn, and to learn it from these guys, it's definitely special for me, and easy to watch those guys to see what they do.
Well, Mackie, thank you so much for the ride. Like you said, congrats, BMW Teammate of the Month. You get this brand new BMW XM hybrid. It's a hybrid, which is great. So you don't have to stop too much for gas for the next month. And I think at some point in that month, you're going to have to pick up Nider and Lundy night out in the car.
I'm going to have to,
Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.